Okay, now I'm just impatient. You hear that, universe? Happy Halloween weekend, friends! It's me, Amy Rebecca. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm just an ordinary girl working on living an extraordinary life without any concrete plan of how she's planning to do that, and taking you all along for the ride. I just got back from the US last night. My bags are still very much unpacked. My brain is still very much confused about what time zone we're in. Got up at 6 AM this morning to try and avoid the jet lag, and I've been on a walk already. I am feeling hyped. That could be the 3 cups of coffee I've had. There is an LA/Vegas vlog coming in the pipeline, but you're going to be seeing this one first because I want to publish this before Halloween is just a forgotten memory. How sad. I hate it when Halloween is over, and because I just spent 2 weeks in the States, I feel like I've been robbed of some of my autumnal magic. Like, it's not very autumnal in LA. It's just really hot, you know? I don't know, it just feels like I'm behind when it comes to Halloween things. And so this weekend we are going all out because we're going to be decorating the garden again this year for trick-or-treaters in a big way. The scarecrow that you saw me working on earlier on in the year, he is pretty much done at this point and ready to take his pride of place. And I'm actually so glad that I had the idea to start working on Halloween decorations in July. People thought I was insane at the time to be painting gravestones in a heat wave, but you know what, all's well that ends well, because if I'd left it until now, I absolutely would not have the time to do it, because at that point I didn't realize I was going to be going to the States. So for once in my life, I'm organised, I'm ahead of the game, I'm ready to go. So today I'm going to be getting some Halloween decorations down from the attic, taking a little bit of an assessment of where we're at, what needs to be completed, any projects that like aren't quite finished yet, or what needs to get done, or what needs to be worked on. What Halloween movie am I going to watch tonight? These are the big questions. You know what, this is yesterday's plain hair. And I don't hate it. I don't think it looks terrible. Let's go. Well, let's take this lip stain off first and then let's go. Okay, we've got a whole lot going on. Oh, don't fall. So Lilith is making a return this year after a phenomenal debut last Halloween. We have all the gravestones down. Creepy Demon is back, but right now I'm going to start systematically working on the pumpkin situation. We've got a lot of pumpkins, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pumpkins. Last year we had, I don't remember if it was 4 or 5 pumpkins, and by the time I was done carving them all, I wanted to cry because my hands were hurting and also wrinkled with pumpkin juice. So we need a little bit of a better system this year because I cannot carve 9 pumpkins at once and like retain my sanity. So what I'm going to do is mark them all out today, like draw on the designs that I want, and then starting tomorrow I'm going to carve 2 a day. Okay, I did 6 and now I'm giving up for the day, and judging by how long it took me to just draw on the faces, carving them could be challenging. Well, I feel like I've been hit head on by a truck. I don't think it's jet lag because I've been following this jet lag app that tells me when to wake up, when to go to sleep, when to look at light, when to put my phone away, when to drink coffee, when not to drink coffee. We're in the last hour of my coffee window for today, by the way, so immediately after I'm done talking to you, I am going to go and have my last cup. So I don't think it's jet lag because I have been falling asleep like this. I think it's just exhaustion from traveling. Like, I woke up at 6 yesterday and maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have let myself sleep until 8 because this morning the clocks went back. So I woke up, it was 9, I panicked, I was like, oh my gosh, I've overslept so much. I jumped out of bed and then I realised, oh actually it's only 8, which is still way later than I usually sleep, but it's fine, like it's fine. Like sometimes you just need to sleep. And I would say after a transatlantic flight, is one of those times. Anyway, I got up, made a start on Halloween prep. I have to fix up some of the gravestones today that have taken a little bit of a knock and need repairing. And Lilith needs a little bit of touching up as well. I also need to unpack because we still have not done that. And I need to. Yikes, that's bright. So if you can remember, back in the summer, I did a little bit of DIY restoration on some of our gravestones because 2 of them were just, you could see the polystyrene and they were just badly painted and they weren't very convincing. So I did my best to like make those look better. And then I said to my dad, you know what, now the good gravestones are gonna look terrible compared to the old bad gravestones that I've just upcycled. He was like, no, you won't be able to tell the difference. Am I right? Am I right though? This now looks so much better than these ones, but I don't really have time to dedicate to making these look like up to scratch with this. So I'm just gonna repair a few of these little cracks. And then when the weather gets good again in the spring and the summer, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna make all of them look amazing. Oh, I think I need some sunglasses. Thank goodness it's dry and warm though, because can you imagine doing this in the cold? Yes, I can actually, because that's what I usually do, is sit outside in the cold and the rain in October fixing Halloween decorations. So it's nice that it's pleasant weather this year. Oh my gosh, okay, we're back. Why is this one piece of hair just not wanting to get in line? Okay, yesterday, complete disaster. It was gonna be my first day back at the gym since I got back from the States. So I set my alarm clock. I peeled myself out of bed at 6 a.m. I didn't want to. I haven't quite readjusted perfectly and I don't feel jet lagged at all. But before I went away, I was waking up 5 minutes before my alarm. My brain just knew that was time to wake up. And I haven't quite got there yet. I am able to like get myself out of bed, but with great difficulty. Anyway, got myself up, got dressed. It's dark out, it's miserable. I go outside, get in my car, guess what? It doesn't start. It's not a major catastrophe, it's just that the battery was dead, but it meant that I couldn't go to the gym. It only just like continued to get worse from there. Then I did some editing, pulled the SD card out of my camera, put it down somewhere, which is something, by the way, that I'm excellent at, putting things down in random places and then walking away and then not being able to find them again. Literally, I just found my SD card 30 seconds ago when I started filming this. So I wasn't able to film anything yesterday because I didn't have an SD card. Then I went out for a little run in the afternoon. I thought that'll be good to get myself back into that. That hurt. Taking 2 weeks off of running, it's like you've made all of this running progress over many months and then snakes and ladders, you're right back down to the beginning after taking 2 weeks off. I'm starting to get a cold. Oh, and then, riddle me this, I had to get petrol on my way back from the run. My car was screaming at me because it's never been that empty before. I pulled into the petrol station and drove my car onto the wrong side of the pump. I've owned this car for like 5 years. I don't know. Why did I do that? So I had to pull the petrol thing around. That's fine. And then on my way home, I hit a roundabout. Just hit it. I don't even know that I can blame jet lag because I feel fine. I want to be like, oh, it's jet lag. It's not. I'm not jet lagged. So yeah, welcome back. We're going to try again today. I got up. I went to the gym. I want to try and be productive early on in the day because Halloween is tomorrow and I still have so many freaking pumpkins left to carve. I thought I had 9, but actually I realized I picked one up the other day and there was another hidden one. There are 10. 10 pumpkins. So my plan is get as much work done as I can early on in the day. I have to pop down to the shops because I want to make some little Halloween cakes and pick up Halloween sweets for trick-or-treaters. I'm gonna sit down and make a video for members. It's going to be reading scary Reddit Halloween stories because I know that has gone down well in the past. I just don't have enough days in the week left to fit it in as a main channel video. I'm so stuffed up. I'm gonna make myself some kind of soup. Okay, let's do those things. Okay, work is done, and let me tell you something right now. Look at me. I am not succumbing to this cold. Not the day before Halloween. No, I have been prepping for Halloween since July, and I'm not gonna be sick. I'm not gonna be sick. So here's the plan. Fluids, echinacea, the super strong cold and flu tablets that I brought back from America that are probably banned in Europe. Soup. Did I say soup once? I might have already said soup. Vitamin D spray. I'm gonna drink some orange juice. Multivitamin. A super duper duper hot bath tonight, and then I'm gonna go to sleep wrapped up in a bunch of blankets with my hot water bottle, and I'm going to sweat it out. I am not going to be sick for Halloween. Mark my words. You hear that, universe? Not today. It's so expensive to shop these days. My main goal in going down to Morrison's was to get Halloween sweets for the trick-or-treaters. And you know what? I left with just one singular bag. I got the good stuff, I got the Cadbury's. But I didn't want to get any more because they were actively ripping me off. Because they're doing that thing that all the supermarkets are doing. Have you noticed? Where if you're a club card member or a Morrison's More card member, then you are paying the actual price of that product and everyone else has to pay twice as much. Let me give you an example. A bag of sweets, not even the Cadbury's, the cheap kind, £4.50 for a small bag. Unless you're a Morrison's More card member, then you get them for £2.50. They're not even worth £2.50, okay? So I'm gonna go to Tesco later because I do have a Tesco club card and whatever. But I got the ingredients to make my little Halloween cakes. Welcome to the point in history where it's actually significantly cheaper to just buy cake than buy the ingredients to make your own cake and put in the labor. I also got lemons. And because I am the world's biggest victim of buzz marketing, I bought this innocent juice. A regular orange juice was £2.50, but this one said immunity boosting on it, so I was willing to pay extra. Like, my immunity needs to be boosted. My body needs help. Quick, make me feel good. So I'm going to bake my little Halloween cakes, and chocolate fixes everything. So cakes are a must. I'm a little bit upset, honestly, because with a tray cake like this, my mom always taught me that if you get crusty ends, you cut them off and then you eat them. There are no crusty ends. This baked perfectly, which is good, but also I wanted to eat the ends. Cakes are setting in the fridge. Pumpkins are yet to be carved. I am not succumbing to this cold. No, but I might wrap this up for tonight because I'm not sick. I'm fine, but I can't stop sneezing. And I just want to change into my PJs and carve my pumpkin and eat like a dozen chocolate cakes. And I just don't think I can vlog right now, but I'm not sick. I'm fine. I'm fine. I am fine. I know what you're thinking, okay? She's sick. Look at that face. No, I refuse to be sick. I am not sick. I will not be sick for Halloween. I just haven't put any makeup on today. And the bags under my eyes are pretty intense, okay? All hands on deck this morning. It is time. We are pulling it all together today. I have the last 2 pumpkins left to carve. And then that ordeal will be over. We got to set up the graveyard. We got to set up all of the electronics in terms of sound and visual. It's going to be stress-free this year, but I always say that and I'm always wrong. Something always creeps up at the last minute, like an unexpected surprise. But we're way ahead of schedule. Not even 9 o'clock yet, and we've already made really good progress. I haven't finished my coffee though, so let's move that up to the top of the to-do list. if I just put you right here on this box, can you see me? Is that okay? So I thought I would have a cute little montage of me prepping all the stuff for Halloween, you know. I thought it was going to be a whole thing. But remember earlier when I said something inevitably always goes wrong out of the blue? That happened again. I just could not get the projector hooked up, and I'm glad that I decided to do it at like 1 o'clock, because it took me almost a full hour just to get my laptop connected to the projector, and it was just a case of like one button that I wasn't pressing, and I was like, what? I don't understand. I've connected this up 1,000 times before. Why isn't it mirroring? Why isn't it playing? Why won't you accept what I'm trying to do? And I learned a lesson from last year, which was get all the electronics and technical things set up early on, because those are the things that are most likely to cause you issues and make you want to launch your MacBook out of a window. And that's exactly what happened this year. But because I did it at like 1 o'clock, I was able to spend like 40 minutes slowly losing my mind trying to get it to work. And then I realized that I was just pressing the wrong button, and it was actually really easy. But yeah, I was so stressed at that point that like I couldn't vlog. I'm not a great multitasker at the best of times, which is universally acknowledged, but when I'm stressed, I cannot even put together a sentence. I just go to pieces. I am not good to have around in an emergency, but all's well that ends well, because we're still done with time to spare, which is why I'm doing some fun witchy makeup. Usually we are still like pulling things together in the dark, but it's not gonna go dark for like another hour. So, ooh, you can't see it from where you are, but I just really messed up that eyebrow. Anyway, it's not gonna go dark for another hour, so I have time to like actually look presentable. Okay, I'm gonna continue this witchy look, and I will check back in with you in a little bit. Okay, now I'm just impatient. Now I got too much time. Come on. Oh my gosh, we did it. We did it. It's only 5:30 and it looks amazing. Somebody hand me a glass of wine, please. And now I'm gonna eat all the Halloween chocolate as a reward. It's a reward. Now I've got the fog machine working, I am really having the best time of my life.